EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Harris, the man in motion. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Into space at the 45. And he'll be taken down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now they'll set up to throw.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up his run.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hurt. Dragon 60. Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Panther 11. Ready? 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Lions will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Back to throw. To the outside. He's got Smith. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a huge play for Detroit. 59 yards. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. They'll throw out of the gun. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80. Set go.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hut, hut.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. using formations, using run game and pass. The defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Buffalo 18. Come 19. Come 19. And up.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll let one go down the middle. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over here at their own 12.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down.
70 Ranger. Hey, check that. Street.
Slot man in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll run on second down. He's got space inside the 25. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Ready? Warrior 70. 18, Pioneer. Go, Reed. Go, go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long.
Dragon 60. Street.
That one taken in. Touchdown, Arizona.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
The extra point is good. And the Cardinals are on top. It's 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. The Lions call their first timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. That's hard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's in. Touchdown, Lions. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Lions move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check. Hurt. Hurt. Big Lion. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat.
Slot receiver headed right.
Check. Go.
Back to the air once more on second down. Now he'll run it.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Hold
3rd and 5.
Come 19. Come 19. Here we go. Shot. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ring alert. Ring alert. 79 Bronco. Check smash. Check smash. Go.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. The Cardinals lining up for a punt. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! First and 10 now from the 36. Harris, the man in motion. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Lions are in the lead as we send you to Orlando. Going to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Take.
And that is incomplete.
Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
He's got room to roam. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Detroit. Now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Lions go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hut, hut.
The drive will start on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's down at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Warrior 70. Let's go. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. And up.
He'll look to throw. Got his man. That's Grant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Hawk 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13.
Ready up.
32-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Here we go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
Now, now.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's say 19.
14 at the 36-yard
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. A big hole. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
31. Cardinals 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Bronco 80. Set up. Ready.
Up the middle they go. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Ready. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Set go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43.
79.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now, faking the give. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build on.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14 at the Lions' 34-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Ready. 19 tight. Trap 60.
Montgomery in motion here. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
19, Tiger, 19, on ball 18.
Brings up 4th down.
Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The PAT, up and good. And the Cardinals are able to cut the deficit to 10. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Here's Ingram. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking. When you found yourself with the lead in the fourth quarter, conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on fourth down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's first and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Third and goal. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. The kicking team on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 22-yard line.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Let's go now. Mustang 19. Panther Street! Panther Street! Go Chap! Go Chap! Hey, check that! Check that! Street! Street! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Hey!
They'll throw out of the gun. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is caught. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 of the year. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll look to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 2. Harris, the man in motion. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And he'll be taken down, but what a connection. All the way up to the 45-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Again, working deep downfield. And the Cardinals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this.
He gets free. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of one, they get two. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Ingram. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Detroit. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Lions are going to extend their lead.
Cardinals 35.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week. So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Back to the air once more. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Whoa, crazy.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Lions called their first timeout, and will stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Back to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.